do so. I come from South Africa, so I'm probably gonna post mine. There you go, South Africa. So real quick, just in the next 30 seconds, please just use your chat box. Just post the flag from the country you're from. Just post the flag from the country you're from. Let's do that real quick. South Africa, I see Tanzania there. Let's go. Hans Kenza, thank you so much. Rin, Bongani, Reseko, Vincent, Uganda. Oh, this is so great, man. Uganda. That's so nice. Zimbabwe, Gary Phyllis, Philip, I see you there. Uganda, I see.
Baron, we lost you. We lost you. We lost you. Could you please check your connection? Baron, we lost you. We lost you. All right, good people. I'll take it away for my gentleman there. I know there are a few technical glitches. Good to see everyone. I am seeing people from around the world. I'm seeing Enos from Kenya, Doreen from Somali, Obed from Rwanda, Dennis Kenya, Alfred Obadia from Kenya. Fumani, hey, this is Fumani. This guy has a lot of money, so welcome. Isiak from Nigeria, Dennis Mwaka from Kampala, Guyana from, this must be India, if I'm not wrong. This is Enos again, Jane from Kenya. So good to see you. Good to see you beautiful people joining us today. So you're most welcome. You're most welcome. I'm taking it up. I did not intend to take it up this point, but since I lost my man due to a network glitch, then I have to take it away from this point. So it's good to see you. Yes. Deogracias Chaungwa, welcome from Tanzania again. Philip from Uganda. It's always great to see most of us engineers. South Africa again. Oh my, South Africa is becoming my second home. Like I'm getting thousands of people from South Africa. For the first time, we have Dom from Philippines. So I am going to recognize you here. Welcome, 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 welcome to today's information session. Today's session is basically about you people. So this is your session. There is nothing about us. So just before I even proceed, or just before Baron is back to take it away from us, I would like to hear from those of us who are joining us. Please, if you're joining us from LinkedIn, please confirm, drop a one in the chat, so that we can know that we are moving at the same pace. So for those of us joining us from LinkedIn, just know that you may be having a 1, 2, 3 minutes lag, but you will always get the information right on time. So thank you for joining us. I can see we're already 70 in the first 13 minutes of this session. Brilliant, awesome, amazing. Every cohort comes with its own power, with its own greatness. So I would like to know, because today this is called a technical information session. The meaning and the essence of the technical information session, and the reason as to why we host this session is for you to get every bit of information that you would like to know from us. So before you go to a journey, before you start a journey, you must first get to understand what's in for me, what is it that is required of me, what is it that I may need for me to arrive at the destination. Very, very important. But most importantly also, you get to meet the people that you'll be moving with together on this journey. So this is your day. It has nothing to do with us. We are here to just guide you. And for this reason, I would like to hear from you people. What is it? What are your expectations? Where are we connecting from? What are your expectations for today's session? And also, and most importantly, what are your expectations for the next 5 weeks? Whether you're joining us, whether you're not joining with us, whether you've been part of us, this is a session for you. So I will open this forum to all of you. Anyone who is in a position to share with us their expectation, please take it away. You don't need permission to speak, just unmute and take it away from that specific point. So the mic is open. Let's get to hear from you people. Be confident. This is your session.
Hi, engineers.
Yes, Rini, take it away.
No, I'm actually, I'm excited to be part of this, and yeah, I've been looking forward to it. I've been having a countdown, and yeah, my expectations really is just more of like just getting knowledge, connecting those few dots that have been missing for a long time between school and the actual reality. And just working with people, coordinating and getting a full understanding of the drips and drab that you get from the different people or from the different places where you've worked, just getting it into one platform and just being able to share. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's my expectations. Thank you.
Thank you. Brilliant expectations where you want to bridge your theoretical knowledge with practical knowledge, collaboration, and get to learn with other people. So thank you very much, and we're looking forward to growing with you and providing you an environment for exactly that. Let me hear from one more person. Thank you, Rini. Someone else, please introduce your country, your profession, and then your expectation.
Yeah, myself. Hello?
Yes, love more. Go.
All right, good evening. I'm Lovemore. I'm based in South Africa, but I'm Zimbabwean. Currently, I am doing telecommunication towers, but I really love highway engineering. So my reason to join is I need to collaborate. I need also to have connections with people who are in the road industry that maybe it's easier for me to get into that field. So still, I also want to learn from scratch. I have got university knowledge, but theoretical one. I've never been on the road to do the actual construction. So I want really to get a chance to get there.
Thank you very much, Lovemore. So I'm seeing again a gentleman from South Africa, and again collaboration, network and connection, and of course learn from scratch. That is exactly why we're here. So thank you very much, Lovemore, for sharing that, and you'll be able to understand whether you'll achieve that after these specific sessions. So yes, Vincent Muezi, take it away.
Okay, good evening to you all. My name is Muezi Vincent. I'm attending live from Uganda. I've just completed university. I'm waiting to graduate in October. And apparently, I'm also working in telecommunication, but I did civil engineering. So my expectations, one, it has always been my dream from year 3 when we were introduced to highway engineering to also end up doing roads projects. And who motivated me? There is a certain engineer. He elaborated me how really it is beautiful to work in roads. And I picked up the interest, and here I am. The last intake, I wasn't able because of funds, but this time around, I began savings way back in April, and here I am. Another thing, of course, I would love to connect with different people across the globe, like people from South Africa, Tanzania, Kenya. So you never know, I may find myself in South Africa working as an engineer. So here I am, I'm ready to learn. I wish by the end of the session, I can be a typical CAD specialist, and you people can hire me as well for consultants and any other job. Thank you.
Amazing. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. And this is brilliant. Thank you very much, Vincent. And this is my word. This is my first promise for this month. Gentlemen, you're saying that you started saving from April. Just imagine, this guy wanted to save, like he wanted to join this, he's been saving from April. Number 2, you have a dream and a desire to work. Number 3, you have a person who motivated you. Vincent, I am promising you in front of the world that your savings will not go to waste. All I ask of you is come with us and execute every single instruction given with excellence. Commit your time, attend the sessions, attend to every instruction issued. At the end, we meet 5 weeks, and you will be one of our testimonies in this session. So I can see my gentleman is back up. Baron, are you there? Are you there? Are you back with us? Let me know. Let me know. All right. As we wait for that, and then I would like to hear from more people. So this is your session. We want to hear what
Hello?
are your expectations. Yes, please take it away.
Okay, I am the gracious Chaungwa from Tanzania.
Yes.
Now I'm working in Region Kigoma as apprentice engineer with National Road Agency. So I've been in field work of roadworks. Our project is 71.19 kilometer, and I am so excited to become one who is doing the design, like production of the drawings and whatsoever that you give to someone to make the road project that I can connect, be good in the execution of the project, but being in the design side. So at the end of the project of the training, I expect me being another person in designing and production. As you guys, I'm sure I'll be meeting the best people. Yeah, and fortunately,
Chaungwa, are you
one
there with
guy
us?
is telling me that you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So another expectation is that I could meet many more engineers. Actually, I and Vincent have been chatting since morning. So whenever I'll be having a problem throughout the career, I'll be having friends who are able to assist me at any point. So thank you so much. That's my input.
Oh, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Number 1, I want to start with the most important things first. You are in the best position for this course. You have a project at hand, and you're involved in that project. This is a mega project, 71.19 kilometer. Number 2, Tanzania is going to be one of the fastest growing in the countries in Africa. Number 2, your infrastructure industry is booming. I've seen a lot of investors moving to Tanzania. So I don't know whether you realize, but I can sense it, that you realize how much of an opportunity is in your hands. And you've been presented with this opportunity to be able to learn. My promise is, I am here, I have been here, I've been through the same cycle that you are in, and we are here to make that happen. So your part is just commitment. And I like that you're also already making friends and connecting with people. So these meetings are not just about you showing up and just speaking. It's about making meaningful connections. I can see one of my friends here, Joseph Budi. We met way back in the first cohort, and he is here. and he is always around. So that's it. Thank you very much. At this point, of course, I don't know whether Byron is back online. Byron, are you back?
Yes, I'm back, sir. I'm back.
Super. Take it away from thank you.
Awesome stuff. Apologies, guys. Yo, I had a power cut at the wrong time. But anyway, it's so good to see most of you guys here. I saw a lot of flags, man, in the being posted in the chat box. I'm so excited. Like what Engineer James has said, I think one of the most important things that you can get from being part of this community is building meaningful relationships. And one thing that I would say is please be intentional. Be intentional about everything that you do. Like he mentioned, the only thing that we need from you is commitment. And I would go on further to say you also need to be very intentional about everything that you do. Be intentional about the conversations that you make. Be intentional about the stuff that you do. Be it you are given an assignment that we're going to talk about deliverables, be also intentional in that, because you never know where you're going to get, okay? So we have seen so many people come through our communities that are now doing big things in the industry, man. Like, I kid you not, you guys, you will see for yourself. People talk out there. People are doing amazing things. I had one guy who was saying, actually on our last call, he was actually saying, I'm now so confident that I went to my boss and I was like, give me all the road projects, and I was so impressed with him because he learned the stuff here, he learned the skills, he was intentional, and he grew towards that direction. And right now he's a beast. So I'm really excited for you guys, and I'm so excited. Like you guys are gonna grow so much. You're gonna get so much out of this, and this is actually a life-changing opportunity. I've seen it in my life. I can speak for myself. So anyway, Anton, how are you there? Are you good? Anton, are you in a position to say something to us?
Yemo.
How are you, man? How are you? How
Yes.
are you doing today? How are you doing?
Yes, Baron, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm just gonna give you 1 minute, man. Can you just say something about you, your day, and Rhodes Up in our community, please?
My day has been good. My day has been very well spent doing what I love most. Yeah, just on the field, on the sun, fixing things, doing the pipeline for the water supply line. And my say or my word to everyone who is here, Rhodes Hub is the absolute place to be, to learn and acquire new knowledge as far as highway road design is concerned, as well as civil 3D application. We get to exhaust almost everything that a learner or rather any engineer or any graduate engineer needs to know about civil 3D and highway design. Actually, we get to exploit everything regarding all the design parameters and everything. So, to all engineers who are in here, guys, kudos for taking this opportunity. This is the right and the best place to be with our lead engineer and an expert in highway road design, Engineer James. He will guide us all through and everyone to make sure that we all come out of here as experts like him.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Antoine. You see,
Yes.
what I also like about this is we have had a lot of people that are engineers that are in different disciplines. One thing that you also need to know about learning roads, right, is that you have to learn the relationship, how you integrate it in all the infrastructure that you're gonna do. So if you're into pipelining, designing, if you're into mechatronics, you've had mechatronics engineer. Just a moment ago, I just heard someone say they're into telecoms. It all connects together. You understand? So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
really
Baron.
glad together. Yes, Anton.
Yeah, Baron, just to add weight on what you just said, the very first thing before any infrastructure projects takes place, we always talk of access road. You can never undertake any project without the provision of an access road. Now, here, this is where now you get to learn some of the real basics and the extreme design parameter of the same. So whoever is here from a different kind of discipline, this will be this will be like what I would say, like the cornerstone. Yeah,
Yes.
that
Yes.
someone can dwell upon and gain massive understanding all
Yes.
together.
Yes. Yes. No, I agree with you 100%. Thank you so much, Anton, for sharing. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So guys, I'm gonna open the floor for, let me just say Fred Odiambo. Sorry to just pick you up, man. Are you in a position to share something with us?
Yes, Baron and
Thank you so
everyone,
much.
thank you so much. Am I audible enough?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yes, it is my first time here as well. I'm joining from Kenya. I've seen this advert over and over again on LinkedIn from James through his LinkedIn handle, and I've wanted to join before, lacked funds back then, but I'm glad this time round I was able to put up something and join. I am hoping that at the tail end, I will have managed to achieve the expectation that I've come with, that is to be a pro at highway design using Civil 3D and every aspect of it to help me prosper in my career goals. And as well, I am looking forward to interact with the very many engineers and those are joining from other fields throughout the period that we'll be together.
No, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Fred. We really appreciate you, man. We really appreciate you. I also like the fact that you said you're also looking forward to meeting other engineers out there. You know, there's a saying that Engineer James always likes to say. I don't know if you guys were paying attention. He always mentions this almost all the time. He always says the world is a complicated place. You cannot strike it alone. You need a mastermind. You need a group of people with you. And this is the perfect place, guys. I guarantee you that. Speaking from experience, actually, I met some amazing people here. I've got friends like in different countries that are also helping me in my journey as an engineer to grow as a professional. So apart from learning the road itself, you're going to learn so much from the relationships that you're going to form here. So yeah, I'm also looking forward to that, Fred. I hope you meet people. I hope you form good connections. Anyone else? I want to hear from someone from, let's say, Zimbabwe. I don't know if anyone from Zimbabwe has spoken. Mr. Lovemore, are you in a position to speak with us, sir?
Hello, Baron. I had spoken when you were off, but yeah, very excited to be in this team. I am the one who said I'm from the telecommunication industry. We're actually doing the foundations there, and you spoke about the access roads into the mountains, into the valleys, you know, across the river. So yeah, it's really exciting, and my passion is to come back to design of roads. It's my passion.
Yes. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. It's not a coincidence that I picked you again. I'm going to take one more person, guys. One more person. I would like to hear from a lady. We have got lady engineers in the house. I know it. I can feel it. Lady engineers, anyone who's willing to share something with us? You just introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, and what are your expectations for joining this community. Anyone? Anyone? Okay. I'm going to pick. Forgive me if I put you in the spotlight, but Reen, I'm seeing Reen. Reen, I think you're from South Africa. I saw in the chat box. Reen, are you in a position to speak with us, ma'am?
Hey, Baron. I've already spoken. I was the first.
Oh, you're the first. Oh, man. I already feel bad right now. I look so disorganized. But anyway, it's good.
Missed it.
I missed you. Oh, man. Ish, man.
Yeah,
anyway,
I missed a lot.
It's so good to have you. Yeah. Wow. It's all right.
Yeah, but I'm excited.
That's good. That's good. Anyway, one more person, a lady engineer who haven't spoken. then we can move on to the next chapter of our information night. One more person? Guys, this is your time to shine. This is your time to shine. This is your time to shine. Anyone else?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Daisy. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good.
Daisy Gift Muganjizi from Uganda, and I expect to really make sense of the theory that I was studying right in school and to apply it practically in the field, and yeah, using Civil 3D, and I expect to be an expert at this software application after this, intake. And yeah, above all, to get to know more people in the same line and to work together as a team. Like you said, we can only make it when we are a group of people who are determined. Yeah, so that is it.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Daisy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just a spoiler alert, guys. We're gonna learn actually to design a real life project. Okay, we're gonna do a real life project. So yeah. Is it in Phoenix Smart 4? Okay, hello, say how
Yes,
you.
it's Ray. Hey, how are you guys? This is Regan from Uganda. Unfortunately that I'm using the phone that has brought Infinix Smart 4, but I'm Regan from Uganda. I've just graduated of recent from civil engineering, but I have a passion in highway design, having learned a lot from the highway knowledge. I needed to incorporate all that knowledge, all the theoretical parts that are taught to us in the real design. And so far, I've been doing all the design throughout all my vacation, all my graduate trainee process. But unfortunately, we haven't gotten a chance of implementing all this on the real project. But still I have a hands-on software design, all the roundabouts, the alignments, and
Wow. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm also excited for you. Yes, you're gonna learn so much stuff. I'm sure after this course, you're gonna be way ahead of your peers. I just want to say something really interesting that actually happened in our last cohort. There were some guys from my country. So in my country, there's an engineering board, right? I'm sure.
It's a good initiative that we here. Are you guys? I know you good, and also we're ready to learn from you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry, we are experiencing some technical difficulty there, but yeah, thank you so much, man, for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I hope you are still in. Thank you. So I was saying, there's something that interesting that happened in the last cohort. We had a couple of guys that were also part of our team that come from the country I am in South Africa. So in our country, we have got an engineering board called EXA. To show you the seriousness of what we're doing, I had these guys that actually went to defend this project as part of their technical growth. And they actually got admitted as candidates to become engineers. You understand? I'm telling you guys, this is so massive. They actually went there in front of engineers with information that we're learning here. And they presented their case. We designed a 6-kilometer road. And the good thing is we have a project flow. You know what I mean? From start, from the middle to the end, we have the financial aspect of it, the safety, everything. And they're calling me, dude, we actually submitted this project and we defended it in front of engineers and we actually got admitted to be candidate engineers. And I was so thrilled and excited for them. So it's just an encouragement for you guys. Please don't take it lightly. Apply yourself, be intentional, be committed. This is big. It's bigger than you. I'm telling you, you're gonna thank yourself for being here. So I appreciate every one of you, and I'm really, really looking forward to connecting with almost every one of you guys and to know you at a deeper level professionally. So anyway, without wasting too much of your time, I would like to welcome, I'm seeing Prince there. Prince, you're raising your hand. Please just make it very, very quick and snappy. I'll give you this opportunity. Prince Marize. Yes. Go ahead.
Hi, Baron. My name is Prince Marize. I'm from Zimbabwe, and I'm a young engineer. I was on a project where we were building a tailings dam for a mine called Mimosa, and the whole project, it's almost finished now, was mainly earthworks, drains, and a few structures. And the whole idea was like, the whole thing that motivated me to come and register for this course was because of the way we were applying Civil 3D in Civil 3D during the project, and the way we would take our as-builts to calculate quantities and so forth and so forth. So I'm gonna make it short, not gonna go far. You said that you talked about EXA. What I just want to know is, are we going to dive into how we're gonna use standards, engineering standards, for example? Especially, I don't know which ones we're gonna use exactly. I just wanted to know on that. And like, are we gonna use engineering standards, how we're gonna apply them to our design using Civil 3D? Yes,
That's a brilliant question, Prince. That's a brilliant question. Yeah, I'm not going to preempt that, but that is going to be answered. I'm sure you guys were listening. That is a brilliant question. Thank you so much for answering that, for asking that question. We're going to go into detail into that. And yes, to answer your question, yes, we're going to be talking about that and about all the standards that we use. Okay, so don't worry, guys. You're in safe hands. You're going to learn as much as you need to learn, as much as you are going to apply in the industry. So thank you so much, Prince, for sharing. I really appreciate that. So anyway, guys, allow me to welcome our lead instructor, Engineer James. He's going to take us on from here. Engineer, are you there? Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Baron, for being our facilitator today and also our host. We appreciate your commitment. And that was a super interesting session. For those of us who are joining us from LinkedIn, please confirm that you can be able to hear us, that I am loud and clear. I remember last time I was not very clear on LinkedIn, and that caused a little bit of a challenge to our people. The captains as well, please share our meeting link to everyone, because this is a session for us to interact, so that we ensure that we are all on the same page. Thank you. So first, I want to recognize each and every one of you who has joined us today. It is, of course, our pleasure to have you here. You are our guests, and we are most pleased and honored to have you here. So thank you for the 92 of us who are on my screen here. And those of us who are also watching us on LinkedIn. We are very privileged to have you, and thank you very much. For all your questions, please drop them in the chat box and I will be able to respond to all of them. Every single one of them. Even if you want to know how old I am going to tell you today. So thank you. And just before we go in, I want to also announce that today is a good day and it's a big day for us, for you, and for every one of us, and even for those of us who have not joined us. Because what I'm going to announce today will be impacting even generations to come. So thank you for showing up today. So you will allow me to do a very small presentation that I had prepared for you. And I've noted some questions of interest from the likes of Okiria, who have asked about a practical session, a field practical session. I've also noted some other questions that I'm going to respond to as I proceed with this session. So please keep them coming and I will be able to respond. I will also be pausing at very strategic points so that we can be able to absorb and interact with the content and the knowledge of what I'm sharing today. So as I earlier said, today is a very interesting journey. And today marks the start of a very interesting journey for all of us, for ourselves as the RoanSap team, and for you people that are our honorable guests. Because every cohort comes with its specific and unique needs. And then that is our job to make sure that we attend to these specific needs. Just like you see that we are sharing here. And that's why I want you to share. Someone is noting them down so that as we proceed with these, we ensure that we will be able to attend to all our needs. That is basically our purpose here. Our purpose is you. You are our purpose. It's as simple as that. Without you, without the desires, without the challenges that you're encountering, without the disconnect, without those simple challenges that you're having, it means that we are non-existent and we are not helpful in this ecosystem of the architectural, engineering, and construction industry. So what I want to say is you are our purpose and our commitment remains the same to attend to that. So I have a small presentation. The reason as to why I've prepared this presentation is I have been doing this for quite some time. I have been trained. I have seen a lot of trainers. I have been mentored. I have a lot of mentors. I have been a student, a useless student for that matter. I have wasted a lot of time, but I have also saved a lot of it. I have been with no skill. I have been very inconsistent. I have procrastinated 1,000,001 times. I have said I will do this tomorrow. I have been broke that I could not afford this session. I have been down that route. I have felt the frustrations. I have been jobless. I have had a job. So I know and I feel both sides. But most importantly, while I have been doing this analysis, while I have been at this specific core thing that I call my purpose, which is to inspire young engineers, young designers, and empower them with the requisite skills for them to take possession of themselves, to strategically position themselves in the industry so they can be able to exploit the opportunities that we have in the industry. I've also been there so that you don't feel discouraged. I have been there. I am here to inspire you. And that's why we're going to be doing here. And that's what we'll be doing. So today, I want to address a specific problem that is hindering us, that has hindered me, that I've been struggling and I struggle with even today, that my captains and everyone else has been struggling with, but we've found a way to go around it. And that is what that biggest challenge is what we call the mindset. I am hearing you. I am here. I normally interact with you. I receive and respond to all your messages. I was looking at my inbox and I made sure that every single message has been responded to today. From this analysis, I have found one big challenge: our mindset. So regardless of how much desire you have to grow here, regardless of the challenges and the frustrations that you have, regardless of the commitments and the sacrifices that you've made, if you don't adjust your mindset and get into this program with the right foot, we may not be able to get to the ultimate end that we are desiring to be. This mindset that I am going to address today is the most important. If you don't get to internalize and comprehend the contents that I'm going to share today, I am promising you that you're going to struggle in this course, and also It is one of the reasons why you've struggled in a lot of other programs. When it comes to acquiring what I will be calling specialized knowledge, because that is what you're acquiring in this program, it requires a very structured and practical approach. It requires you to reprogram your mind from what you've been programmed previously, what you've been doing in school. I want to be specific. So allow me to make this just small presentation. I'll make it for 15 minutes only. And then after that, we go to the next phase. So allow me to share my screen. And within this time, I would request that we all get to take notes. We take notes. I am asking you to take notes because this session will ring forever in your mind. So please drop a 1 if you can be able to see my screen. Drop a 1 in the chat box. Drop a 1, drop a 1. All right, drop a 1 if you can see my screen. Drop a 1, drop a 1. All right, all right. So once you do that, then I will go straight into the presentation with the assumption that you can be able to see my screen. All right, let me see. Ah, fantastic, great, amazing, awesome. All right, so if you can see my screen, then I am ready to go. So today we call this the technical information session because you need to have a technical approach to this program. And this is everything that you need to know about our programs, the mindset that you need for you to succeed, and what will be required of you as a participant. When we talk about a program, like what we have here, a program that you've invested in, a program that we are seeing people have been saving from April. Do you know how many months are these from April? Like these are like 3 months. That is the commitment. But for you to get the best out of this program, you need to listen to what we are showing you today. You need to have the right mindset for you to succeed. So let me go to the most important question that I'm going to ask. Why are you struggling to master design? Why is it so difficult for you to master your design? I know you've done this. I know you've gone to YouTube. That's what I get from most of us. I know that you have enrolled to a lot of online programs. Why do you struggle? That is not a question that you need to answer in your head. Your brain is going to lie to you. I want you to relax and drop it in the chat box now. Why do you struggle? Why have you been struggling? It is only after you are able to realize the reason as to why you've not been achieving a specific outcome that you can start thinking of other ways to achieve that specific outcome. I know you've been seeing a lot of success stories from our programs, but those stories are not made up stories, and they are not stories that happen overnight. They also don't happen without a plan, without a structured way of approaching these specific programs. So also they spring from a point of understanding what you've been struggling with. So I want you to take this time, drop it in the chat box, and you will be able to notice that the challenges that you have are the same challenges that I end, the same challenges that Baron end, the same challenges that Vincent has, the same challenges that Deogratius has, the same challenges that the other person has. So this brings us to the next thing. What is Ronsab doing to help us overcome the challenges that we have. Engineers, surveyors, project managers, geomatics, electrical engineers, and everyone who is here, because they understand this is a very diverse community of engineers. And literally, we'll be calling ourselves creators, visionaries, innovatives. So Ronsab we are here to ignite your creativity through a very structured process. We are here to rally diverse teams. I don't know when or if you've ever sat down and thought about working with an engineer from India, an engineer from South Africa, an engineer from Kenya, an engineer from Uganda, an engineer from Tanzania, an engineer from the UK, an engineer from I don't know which part of the country. So we are rallying a very diverse team. When we rally a diverse team, it means you will be getting different perspectives. You will get to understand how our engineers in India trained, how our engineers in Nigeria trained, how our engineers in South Africa thriving. We have a passion for self-development. Remember that you will never wake up and become a senior engineer. Even if you sleep with your certificate for 10 years and then you pop a single day and you say, I have 10 years, my certificate, or you say you will have 10 years of experience. You don't have 10 years of experience, but your certificate is 10 years old. So what that means is you must be pursuing a continuous career development. You must be pursuing a continuous personal development. You must be able to unlock new levels. And that is why Ronsab is here. Ronsab is giving you an opportunity for continuous personal development. It is giving you an opportunity to rally different teams, to see how different professionals are thriving in different countries and different backgrounds. So the question that I will pose to you and the challenge, now that you already have access to this community, what is that one thing that you wanted to learn from engineers in South Africa? What is that one thing that you wanted to learn from engineers in India? If you had a chance to meet with engineers from all around the world, what are the things that you would want to learn? But also, what are the things that you would want them to learn from you? That is what gives us what we call a community-based learning. So we are here to learn from James, to learn from Baron, to learn from everyone. This means we are creating a worldwide university. We are creating a university of universities here. So if you said your professor was not good at teaching, then you will learn from a professor who taught or who is from Cape Town University. I don't know whether I'm making sense, but probably I'll be able to make sense. So I want to talk about a specific point that I've mentioned today. Engineers and everyone who is here with us. I know you have a story. And you've heard me talking about the process of continuous or a process of continuous pursuit to personal development, skill development, and professional development. This is not, there is no destination for development. There is no destination for your career. The universe has given us an opportunity to grow exponentially. A man and a woman according to his effort, his commitment, and his discipline. And the universe will unlock the opportunities that you have. So me, James Muridi, I don't want to talk about myself so much because this is not about me. But I want to tell you about the story of uncertain roads. Yes, of course, we'll be designing your way. That is our tagline. Why do we say design your way? Design your path. Design your road. Design your career. Design your life. Design your legacy. Design or create your own opportunities. And I want to give you a very interesting story. And I want to go back, and I remember it's Vincent who said he was inspired by someone. And I heard someone else say that they end up good. They wanted, when they were little children, they wanted to grow. And my story is very simple, easy, roller coaster, pathetic, interesting, but ultimately a story that is worth remembering every day. So when I was growing up, I'm a man from Meru in Kenya, in a small village. And in this village, when we were growing up, I don't know whether most of you are from the villages, but I am from a village. And in this village, we used to fetch water from a nearby stream. And in this stream, of course, I had a lot of friends. I had my village friends. And during this time, as we would go, I was also from a village primary school in our, just next, our school was next to our home. So I would sneak there, go eat some, in Kenya, we have chapatis, we have ugali, we have ndizi, we have miraa, and all of that. So at this point in time, we used to go and fetch water there over the weekends when we didn't go to school. And of course, children want to play. Children want to make things. And that's why we always say children are very creative. So at this point, we used to construct some small roads within the streams of these tributaries. And we would mold them with mud and sticks. And we used to do bridges, we used to do roads and all of that. And I don't know why, as a boy, everyone was creating vehicles, small toys, but I was not interested in that. My focus was in creating those small bridges across the tributaries, creating the small roads that, the boys now with the toys would drive on. And that is a memory that has been very, very predominant in my life. And this is a memory that also, I can say, guided me to engineering school. And even after going to engineering school, I got to major in transportation engineering, or highway design rather. So in our village, we didn't have tarmac, we didn't have this, we just building mud roads. And then when I came to campus, just like you people, that was my first time in the city. And when the village cock comes to the city, there's a lot of confusion. There is a lot of, excitement and all of this. And then you get lost in the heat of the city. That happens a lot to most university students. You lose the vision, you lose where you come from. And at this point, I remember I had a very gloomy campus life. I had a very, I don't want to say gloomy in the sense of having fun and interacting, but I'm talking about a gloomy campus life when it comes to career. I was completely out of the game. I was focused on other things. And the moments came to hit me when it was time to go out for industrial attachment. So you need to go to a working site for you to be able to learn the skills that you need. And this is where the moments of desperation came. And I was looking for a place to go and do my attachment. I didn't have one. I didn't have anyone that I could go to ask for one, because I had no mentors, I had no skills. I basically had nothing, just like most of us. I did not feel sorry for myself. I did not go to cry. So I walked to an engineering firm, not a firm, an authority called Kenya National Highways Authority. And I met an engineer. I will just put his name because we don't have the rights to share here. And I told him that I wanted an exposure to the industry. And I told him I've never been there. And he accepted me at that specific point. And that is the picture that you're seeing of me here. The picture, the first picture here. And you can see I looked very beaten up. I had the swag, yeah, of course, yeah. All right, fine, good, that's cool. But I was very beaten up. I was very, very confused. I literally didn't know what to do. I didn't have any skill. I didn't have anything. I had a lot of theoretical knowledge. Just like most of us. I didn't know how to translate that. I remember this point in time, we were doing road marking here. I did not even know what is the width of the road. I didn't know why the lines are spaced out they are spaced. I thought the gaps is just a fancy way of skipping some gaps. That's how much I didn't know. From that point again, so I decided, why do I have to feel this useless? I went to the office. There was nobody who was giving me a task because I didn't have anything to offer. So it's not their mistake. So I know most of us could probably have gone to internships and all of that. And you complain that the people there do not teach you. Yes, of course, I understand there's some truth in that. But what do you have to offer? So I was there. And I had nothing to offer. I was telling you guys of a story when there was a vehicle that was coming and going to site. And I was left because I had nothing to offer. I didn't know anyone there. I had no friendships. I had nothing to offer. And that is a story for most of us now, or you are there. Or probably we say never. You could probably find yourself there. And I normally call this the Slaves Marathon, the Snails Marathon. That is when I started my journey here. And from this point, this is where I made the decision. And this is basically like 3 years ago. This was in 2021, thereabout, 2020 actually. I decided that why do I have to be the useless boy? Why do I have to feel sorry for myself? Why do I have to be the guy who will always be left out when the valuable people are called, when engineers are told to stand up? Why do I have to look behind me to see if my friend has, who is standing so that I can be able to stand? Why do I have, when engineers are called, why do I have to doubt? When I'm asked, what am I good at? Why do I have to think twice? Why do I have to stammer? Why do I have to murmur? That is when I made the decision. I know most of you could have made this decision because I know we are at different stages of our careers. But this is an important step as you embark on this journey. And I want you to ask yourself this question. Why do I have to be the useless guy? The guy who doesn't have a skill? Why do I have to be the guy who doesn't have anything to offer? And you must feel angry at yourself. You must feel the pain. I remember we were talking with some gentleman and he was texting me and telling me how he struggled. And I asked him, Can you list down 10 things that will go wrong if you don't become successful? If you don't build a career for yourself? He listed 10 things. And then I asked him, are you angry at yourself? What would your children say? What would your mother, your father say after they took you to campus? And then you have nothing to offer. You don't have a technical skill that you can be able to offer. I saw someone sent me a message asking me the things that when he went for an interview, the things that you were asked to respond to. I hope I can find that message. Let me see whether I can be able to find it. I want to show you the sense. Yes, Nazo sent. One time we went for an interview and they asked me, what do you know in Civil 3D? They asked me about quantity takeoff. I had challenges to compute earthworks. I had challenges to editing surfaces and data bands, drainage on roads, culverts, box culverts, and all of that, editing code sets, widening of curves. So you're seeing that interviews are more of technical. This is engineering. This is engineering. In as much as you want to know how to communicate, you need to have a technical skill. You don't tell us your experience is about writing reports, writing minutes. A clerk can write minutes. What is the technical skill? And you can see from these gentlemen who went for this interview, they were asked about technical skills. And I want you to say, why do you have to be the guy who doesn't have any technical skill? And it is only from that point where you will unlock the new level that we call exponential potential. You become angry at your current state. The laziness that you have, the procrastination. You've been saying, I will learn, I will learn, I will learn, I will learn, I will. I will until when? I know some of us are here. They heard us about cohort Alpha 1. Now we are at Alpha 6. When? So once you have that, this is the painful state that you are in. And you can see my captain here. He is telling us about his difficult problems that he had. The frustrations that you are feeling, the disconnect, the reason as to why you feel inadequate. That's a painful state. The reason you don't have attachments, internships. That is our painful state. And I am seeing most of us complaining about our painful state. And it is okay, I understand. I would have complained. I was at the same level. But what makes the difference, my brothers and sisters, is the strong and bold and expensive and painful step that you're making today. That is the only way the pain that you're feeling, the inadequacy that you're feeling, the frustrations that you're feeling, the loss of the sense of, feeling a sense of or lacking purpose, feeling you are inadequate. That will never go away until you take an important step like the one you are taking today. I took it a few years ago. My captains here, Blasius, Wesley, Byron, Anton, Karen, Eric, Tony, everyone took that painful state. Vincent is here saving from April to today. That must be painful. He has been seeing fancy cars, or rather he has been seeing fancy phones. He has been seeing a lot of fancy things that he would have wanted to desire or to own. But they took the painful state that we have here. And this is the painful state that all the men that you're seeing in this picture, they have taken that painful step. It is expensive. You've paid us money. It's painful. I want you to feel the pain today. I want you to feel the pain. I will chew your money. My boys will chew your money. What will you see at the end of this? You've paid for this program. What will you see about it? So in this case, I will be talking about one specific thing, something we call specialized knowledge. And that is what you are acquiring today. You have a lot of general knowledge. You know the theories, the Archimedes principle, you know the Bernoulli's principle, you know the Fourier series, you know everything that you know. You even know what was in the Gazette today. That is what we call general knowledge. General knowledge is of little or no help to professionals. That is why you require something called specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge is what we are offering today. We are not offering civil engineering as a course. We have narrowed down to a specific area that you must master. I am not valuable today because I am master of everything. You will not be valuable tomorrow because you're a master of everything. Especially when you're starting, you need to calm down, steady your nerves and focus on one thing and acquire specialized knowledge. When we talk of specialized knowledge is when you say, I am an highway design expert. Simple as that. When highways are meant, when roads are meant, are mentioned, I stand up and stand up strong and confident. And that is why you are here with us today. If that is not the reason as to why you're here with us today, go home. Leave the meeting if you don't want to become a specialist. Now, how do you now tweak the fixed mindset that you end in learning or in specializing? Look here, it's not like I don't know how to do structural design. It's not like I don't know or I did not go to steel modeling. It's not like I did not learn about materials, but I specialized. That's why we call them specialists. When you go to an hospital, you have your tooth aching, you are taken to a dental specialist, a dentist. So why do you want to be a general engineer? Specialize. Now, how do you change your mindset from a general engineer to a specialist that you'll be learning with us? And I have this simple principle that I learned. I have been able to collect it for a long time from a lot of sources, from a lot of guys that have been teaching about speed learning. And I learned it myself, implemented it, taught it to my boys, the captains, and then taught it to 5 cohorts so far. And now I am here telling you the same principle that we have here. This was a picture of me in campus, and we were now in the materials laboratory. So I'm also good in materials, but I'm a specialist in highways. So how do you learn? How do you change your mindset to learning rare and valuable skills? What mindset do I expect you to have in this program for you to succeed? I will call it FAST. F-A-S-T. Fast and furious. The first principle is forget. In forgetting, I want you even to forget me. Forget about me. I want you to focus about yourself. And when I talk about forget, I'm talking about starting with a beginner's mindset. So I know you've done your YouTube, you've done this course on YouTube, you've done it, you've paid some course on Udemy or whatever platform. You've done a lot of things. You've learned it from your friend. It was difficult. You were told that, softwares, hey, they will roast you. Fine, that's good. I want you to forget that. So when you forget the limitations that you have, you open a door for limitless learning. So forget your limitations. I want you to forget everything negative that you've told about this program. I want you to forget about the times that you failed to learn. I want you to forget the times that you failed to launch a project in Zivu. I want you to forget the days that you were not able to generate quantities, so that you can open a door for limitless learning. F. The second one, after you forget, you need to activate your mind. You need to be stimulated, to be active. I have one principle and how I view myself. I view myself as a creator. My hands are meant to create. My brain is meant to think how I create. I create new things. I create new products. I create new ways of doing things. I think about the new ways of doing things. That's the first principle. Then after thinking, just like you've been thinking about being a specialist, designing, doing this, doing that. So you must get proactively, you must get involved in doing. If you look at the picture here, don't focus on the guy who is standing up. That guy is distracting. I want you to focus on these 4 people that you're seeing here. They are super involved. If you ask the lady who is writing down here, he will tell you, even today, show her this picture and she will remember what she was writing here. She will remember the whole experience that was happening here. So get proactively involved in creating, in designing projects, in design challenges. So look here, if you are coming to this program and your intention is to listen, or even if you're listening to me now and you have not taken a single note, you're setting yourself up for failure. You must get proactively involved. That's why in this project, we'll be having what we call deliverables or project milestones. You must do all of them for you to get the certificate. So this is not a program where you will come and sit and listen to our stories and then wait for the certificate and go and post it on LinkedIn and think that you will give us false recommendations. We don't do that here. If that is your plan, go home. The second thing is state. I normally say information plus emotion is equal to long-term memory. Your state of mind. That's why I was talking about you feeling painful with your state of affairs now. So it means you need to acquire a valuable skill. This gentleman, Vincent, went for the interview and asked the questions, and he felt bad. Vincent, I want you in this program. How did you feel that day when you were not able to answer the questions? I became who I am today because I felt useless. Convert your pain, your feelings to be the fuel that charges you. People ask me, where do you get your passion? Where do you get energized? Come on. It is because of the anger. It's because I was angry. It's because I convert my emotions to success, to fuel. I fear that I will be replaced at my workplace. For God's sake, yes. I fear that. I fear my captains will overthrow me not overthrow me by any other way, but they will not find value in me as their leader. So I keep learning every day. I have the fear. I have to use the fear as fuel. I have desire to become valuable. So if I want to become valuable, then I convert that desire to go and take action. Information plus emotion is equal to long-term memory. Paint a picture of you being the successful engineer that you want to be. How would that look like? How would that feel like? So get to work. Information plus emotion is equal to long-term memory. Number 3, or the last one, is teach. Learn it as if you'll teach it to someone else. That is why we have a deep cubes. My captains teach me things here. I teach them things. Everyone in our community is a teacher. Everyone is an instructor. Everyone is a tutor. So you learn it like you're going to teach it. I want to give you an example. If I told you today, you are going to make a 2-minute presentation on the slide that you have here, how would you read it? You are going to make this single presentation to the President of the Republic of whatever. How would you do it? I will tell you that you are going to teach this specific slide to your daughter, to your son, to your brother. How would you do it? How would you absorb the content? In everything you learn like you're going to teach it. So for those of us who will be joining us, you will have a program that is set for you too. It's called a deep cube. We'll give you engineers from Europe, from Africa, from Asia, so that you think together. We will require you to teach them the things that you know so that they can teach you the things that they know. And that is why we become exceptionally brilliant here, because we are learning from around the world. So even if you forget anything else that I've seen today, I want you to remember fast and furious. Fast is forget, A is for active, get proactive, state, emotional. Visualize yourself being the ultimate engineer. Create an alter ego of who you are. And then after that, everything you learn it like you're going to teach it to someone else. And this is what we were calling about specialized knowledge. We have heard the story of Henry Ford. And this is why this program is about specialized knowledge. This is not general knowledge. Specialized knowledge is craftly. It's crafted, it's customized to achieve a specific result. The specific results that you're going to achieve is become a road design expert. That is the ultimate goal for all of us here. And everyone must be there. You will hear the story of Henry Ford. Henry Ford had little to no education, but he was focused to create automobiles that we use today. He was focused to create or to build the V8 engine that we have not earned any other even today, because he acquired specialized knowledge on manufacture of automobiles. And you see, even vehicles have fought now, hundreds of years, decades, centuries. His name is here. Why? Henry Ford was not a master of everything. He was a master of a single thing. You know me today not because I'm a master of everything, because of a single thing. What I did is acquired specialized knowledge. So your education system, I don't want to say it's useless, but it is, because you have a lot of general knowledge that does not have a specific application. In this program, You feel the pain to pay for this. That's why we talk about night school. This will be one of a night school where you'll be learning specialized knowledge. So do you want to make a mark? What is your legacy? You cannot be. I have not seen any legacy, or we have not seen anyone who has a legacy in every field. You are here to acquire specialized knowledge that will prosper, that will push your career to the best that you can be. So what are the things that you'll be leveraging here? You see these gentlemen, very, very happy. Why? They have a rare and available skill. Their value keeps increasing every day. If they can do it, why not you? People say that about passion. Passion takes time. You have to be crafty. You have to persevere through these sessions so that we can create passion at the end of it. So after this, I'll be talking about the traits. And in these traits, I want to see the future you. The future you is a concept where you create how you would want to look in the future. The ultimate engineer. And that is what I call myself, and that was what I teach you to become. The ultimate engineer. So what are some of the traits that the ultimate engineer must have and that we are expecting you will be cultivating and will help you cultivate here? 1, definiteness of purpose. So if you are in this program and you are here to try, you are here to see whether it will work, go home. If you are here because you want to see, you have seen, go home. We want people who have a definite purpose to become the experts, highway design experts, Civil 3D certified professionals. Number 2, PMA, positive mental attitude. For the entire of your lifetime, you've never heard me complain. I don't do that. I don't see anything as negative. Even if this meeting, we only end 2 people show up, we will do it up to the end. Positive mental attitude. I hosted this meeting. I did not know how many people are going to join us. Positivity. I did not learn this skill asking, no, there is no jobs. No. Positivity. Creative vision. You need to be visionary. Where do you want to see yourself? How can I use my skills to make myself better? The Mastermind Alliance. The world is too complex for you to strike it alone. If Vincent, you think you can strike it alone, okay, good luck with that. Controlled attention. I call it focus. If you are joining our program and you are doing 13 other programs, you will fail. Don't pursue 16 courses at the same time. Don't pursue certifications. Focus. Concentrate your forces. This is going to be an intensive program. It's going to take a little bit of your energy, commitment, focus, and time. If you are enrolled to other programs, you have 2 options. I don't mean like you drop them down, but I want you have 2 options, focus or be distracted. You get distracted, you lose. It's as simple as that. You focus, you win. Enthusiasm. We are expecting you to be people who are excited to learn. People who are excited and happy to meet other professionals. I'm hearing you saying about wanting to meet engineers from around the world. This is the platform for you. You cannot meet them or you will not enjoy them if you have a very unattractive personality. You need to be open to people. You need to be open to learning. You need to be open and understand that you are not the best in the world. Some other people will be smarter than you. Some other people will get things a little better than you, but you need to be humble to learn from them. We'll group you in very important teams that are guided by the captains. You must be able to learn and mingle with these people. So in this process, you will go through 3-4 stages. In this course, you will go through 4 stages. The first stage will be novice. This is a stage where you are unconsciously incompetent. You don't know even what you don't know. You don't know even you don't know anything. You don't know you are incompetent. Most of us are not there. We have what we call an advanced beginner. This is where you are consciously incompetent. So at this point, you already know the things that you don't know. And you know that you are not good at a lot of things. And I think that is where most of us are. Then the next stage, we have what we call the proficient stage, where you are consciously competent. And this is where you will go by the second week of this program. So for the first week, you will be at conscious incompetent level. After that, you become consciously competent. In consciously competent level, this is where you know what you know. And you know, yeah. If you give me this one, I'll do this. If you throw a punch, I will do like this. If you know how you give me a task to create topo maps, I'll be able to create topo maps. This is the most difficult step to transition from an advanced beginner to proficient level. This one, you will feel demotivated. You will see other people accelerate before you. You'll see other people doing better job than you, but you don't have to care about that. Because the men that you're seeing here, that is James, Wesley, Blasius, Gatimo, Felix, Baron, they will be here to guide you through this step. The captains that you see here, they will be giving you feedback every day, hosting meetings to help you learn, to defeat the self-doubt, to defeat the imposter syndrome, to defeat the workflows that you don't have, to defeat the technical difficulties that you will have with your software. Your software will act up, that's for sure. Then after that, once you exceed that, by the 4th and the 5th week, you will be playing around proficient to expert. The proficient to expert level, that is what we call self-leadership, self-acceleration. You're good, you need to manage yourself and accelerate yourself. So moving from proficiency to expert requires self-leadership. It will require you to do extra. It will require you to go the extra mile. That is why most of the designers and practitioners are at the proficient level. They are conscious they can do something. But if you bring them something, they may not necessarily be able to deliver at exceptional levels. So from proficient to expert requires your commitment, your discipline, what you need to do for you to succeed at that point. So from that, the mastery, that is now where you become world class. You know that even if you're woken up from your sleep, you can be able to do any project that you want. So this is the team that will be helping you to win and to succeed. And I want to say this. If these men that you're seeing in this picture, they have passed through my hands, all of them, starting with the first one, who is standing on the far right, Wesley, and all of these, they have passed through my hands, and 500 others in only 2024. Proficient, very good at what they do. If they can do it, if they can succeed and master, if they can be as valuable as they are today, that they have been with me in training over 500 other engineers, why not you? So it means you can be able to do these engineers. So that is simply what I have to do here. I am here to guide you. And this is the mindset that we are expecting you proceed with in this program. Don't be a crybaby here. Here we get things done. Do not feel sorry for yourself. Do not be here to seek sympathy and seek attention. We are here because we do things. We are creators. Engineers are creators. Engineers are innovatives. We are here to change the way we approach things. And this is the challenge that I'm throwing at you. If these people, the 500 that I'm talking about, the captains that are going to speak now, if they can be able to do it, why not you? What are you waiting for? So roll your sleeves and take it from here. So ladies and gentlemen, that is basically the mindset that I am expecting from all of us here in this program. If you're coming with us, you are here to win or go home. We don't want you to go home in week 5. Please go home now. If you're not going home, then come with us and we win. It's as simple as that. So this is your decisive moment. And I want you to hear just 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute from the men and the ladies who will be helping you to conquer this. The professionals that will be here to help you. So I will start with Captain Wesley, civil engineer. We use the word captain because we lead the way. Captain Wesley, in just 1 minute, I want you to introduce yourself, what you do here, and what you will be helping these people achieve. Captain Wesley, take it away.
Hello, guys. Hello, engineers. Yes, it's great to be with you this evening. My name is Wesley Ninziano, but from here going forward, you'll know me as Captain Wes. I am a civil engineer. My background is in civil engineering. I love highway design. At Rollsub, I'm a junior assistant in highway design. And I'll be your captain for those who join DeepKeep 1. I'll be there to guide you. But as from now, or the past 1 week, I've been helping you with the software issues that you've been having. So kindly contact me if you're yet to be sorted out, and I'll sort that out. I'm excited to see you here and have you with us this time around, because from the words of Heraclitus, no man steps in the same river twice, because it's not the same man and it's not the same river. I've been here from the cohort Alpha 1, and each time another cohort joins us, I learn something new. Yes, it's the same it's not the same program. You might think that, oh, it's the same thing that was taught in the first cohort are the same, but things change. You gain new understanding. And as well, by interacting with you guys, I get to learn. I make friends. I gain new perspective, gain new knowledge from you guys. So yeah, I'm excited, and I hope you're excited as well. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Captain Wes. Captain Wes, we normally call him our firstborn. If he says something, nobody goes against it, not myself. So thank you very much. He has been with us from the very first cohort, and here we are today. Thank you, and Next captain is Captain Blasius. Make it brief, gentlemen.
Okay, thank you, Engineer James. It's always inspiring to listen to you, and I hope everyone in this meeting today has been inspired in one way or the other. My name is Blasius Kipiego. I'm a Civil 3D captain. So from today, I will be Captain Blasius to you. I know I've interacted with most of you guys during the onboarding process. I'm the one who has been sending you the links and the small messages. And I just want to welcome you to this. At RoadSub, I'm the junior highway engineer as well. And I'm majoring in civil engineering and highway engineering. I'll be the captain for DeepCube 2, and I'm looking forward to learning and growing with you all. You're all welcome. Thank you, James.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Blasius. So Captain Blasius will be here to help and serve you. If you are assigned to him, please occupy. Thank you. Next is Captain Tony. Captain Gatimo Tony, yes.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Gatimo Ithaka. I am a junior highway engineer at RoadSub. I will also serve as the logistician and captain for DeepCube 4. I am looking forward to serving all of you and interacting more with you as we get to learn and grow together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Captain Tony. Captain Tony, we call him Mr. Logistician. He is the man who makes sure that every system here runs as smoothly as possible. You will see him in action today, Captain. You have people here, DeepCubes, everything. Let it get streamlined. So Captain Tony gets to work with immediate effect. Thank you. Next will be Captain Felix.
Thank you very much, Engineer James, for that warm welcome. My name is Felix Araka. For those who don't know me, I am a civil engineer, graduate civil engineer in Kenya, and pleased to have you. I'm pleased to have you guys, and I hope that we get to form a community that we can be able to learn from each other, as we have previously done. For those who will be joining DeepCube number 5, we will be working together with you guys. Let us form a sense of community. That is what is really at the core of what we do here. Of course, after the design mastery and everything else. So welcome you guys, and I hope to get to work with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Captain Felix. So Captain Felix, we call him Mr. Empathy. He will give you the most empathetic feedback you have ever seen. He will be able to listen to you. He will be able to understand your challenges as you grow. That is his key strength, and that is what he does here. Next, I will talk to Captain Baron.
Good evening, guys. Thank you so much, Engineer James, for the opportunity. My name is Baron Silent. I'm also a civil 3D trainee or instructor here at RoadSub. I'm a civil engineer by profession. I live and work in South Africa. Thank you so much.
Amazing. So this gentleman is from South Africa. We call him Mr. Storm. So Mr. Storm will be storming around. And you've experienced that already. So yes, my people from South Africa feel at home. Next, I will have the new team that has joined us, and in this case, I will ask Captain Anton to just briefly introduce themselves. Captain Anton, are you there?
Yes, engineer.
Yes, sir. Take it away.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I just want to say hi to the new guys on board, and just want them to feel to feel at home as they embark on this journey. My name's Antonio Cheno Havondi. I'm a civil engineer by profession with over 15 years of on-site field experience on different kind of projects, from water supply, infrastructure, building, jetty, construction of different kinds of jetty, oil jetty, fishing jetty, onshore and offshore geotechnical surveys, all those kind of works. In here, I'll be your captain and I'll give you the best support. I think I'm in Deep Cube 1 together with Wesley. Unless there will be any other changes, I'll be notified accordingly. But any form of support as far as the highway design and civil 3D application is concerned, just feel at home. We'll give you all the support you need to make sure you come out as an expert. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. That was a very, very, very good elevator pitch. Thank you, thank you. So we will be helping you with Captain West in Deep Cube 1. So after that, I will go to our only lady captain, Karen Garama.
Thank you so much, Engineer James, for this opportunity. My name is Karen Lauren Garama. You can just call me Karen. And it's truly an honor to be part of the Roads Hub team. And yes, I'm a graduate civil engineer from Kenya, from Nairobi, Kenya. And yeah, I just want to say thank you all for joining this meeting today. And I really, really encourage you to join this cohort and, give it your all. I was also part of the previous cohort, and I can tell you that I have really learned a lot. So I really encourage you guys to join. And yes, I will be the co-captain in Deep Cube 3 alongside Captain Biron. And yeah, in case you have any questions, if you need any help, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm so glad to see you again, and let's grow and learn together. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much, Captain. And she will be here to serve and help all of us. Next, I will go to Captain Eric Ruhir. Eric, are you with us?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I
Yes.
hope you guys are doing fine. Yes, I hope you guys are doing fine. I would like to welcome you to our Civil 3D training. Here talking is Eric Ruhir. I'm a civil engineer from Tanzania, and I'm working as a structural engineer in the highway design on water projects. But here I am, will be serving you from Deep Cube number 5, alongside with Captain Felix. So yeah, please receive my greetings and my warmly welcome to our Civil 3D training. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the top. Thank you and have a good night.
Amazing, amazing. So my people from Tanzania, this is home. So welcome and thank you very much, Eric. And then after that, I will go to the next one, who is Captain, sorry, William Opata. Are you here with us? All right, thank you very much, team. So that is basically the team that will be serving us alongside myself. And you can see that also the world is too complex for me to strike it alone. I need to have a team that we must win together. We must win together with these people. So I am going to look at a few things that we currently have here. So I will be looking at the questions that have been sent so that I can respond to them, all of them right away. So I hope I will be able to do this. So Esther Wanjiko saying that I usually have the urge to learn road design. It's just that I don't have a mentor to give me proper guide. Esther, we have everything that you'll ever desire with us here. So it's just about you deciding whether you want to follow through and succeed. Let me look at some other messages. Boniface is saying, I usually have the urge, but once I start learning immediately, I lose interest because I don't have a mentor, and sometimes lack of exposure and opportunities to, oh, I lost that. Sorry. Galaxy AS8+4 says that he wanted to be added in the WhatsApp group. So Captains, please do that. Please share the WhatsApp group for all of the people to join us. Then Rini is saying it becomes, I think it becomes, I have never really have an opportunity to do is use it, apply these kind of skills, no platform to apply them really in realistic projects. That's where we are here. So we'll be doing a 6-kilometer design project from start to the end. So you have a real project, you have the mentor, and you have a team that will be doing this with you. And then you'll be doing this practically. And at the end of the day, you will be able to generate reports and things to apply that specific project. Case closed. It's up to you. Valentin says that a lack of platform to use the tool as there are limited opportunities for jobs and projects. This is more of our future plan at RONSAB. We want to create, okay, let me not disclose it, but we want to create a platform where we can be offering job opportunities to all of us. And Kansas says lack of proper mentorship while taking the tutorials. You got it now. Not being able to interact. Hey, I'm losing these. To interact direct with tutors so they can answer questions that pop up while going through the tutorials, and also to check and tell where you did wrong in your designs. So I want to talk to that. You have the captains. And look here, you have the advantage to talk to any of the captains out of the lineup that has been laid here. Who do you understand best from? Other than James, other than Eric, other than Blasius, other than Wesley, other than Baron, other than Anton, other than Karen, any of that, you have the opportunity to access to them, Kanza. And I know you are part of us. So you will not have an excuse. And I have good memory. I'll keep this and I remind you this. Mike Sibanda says, I have never had an opportunity to explore in the Kanda applications. During my learning period, my group members did not want to involve me in assignments and practicals. Oh my goodness, Mike Sibanda. We are going to involve you in a 6-kilometer project. Will you stand up? And that pain, I want you to go back to that pain when you are not given that opportunity. How did you feel? So I want you to do this program, how you would have done that project if you are exposed to it. Continuous practice of the software, but no exposure to project and execution. We have a project here, Mr. Infinix Smart 4. We have a 6-kilometer project. We are doing it like we are consultants. We are experts. That's how we are doing this project. So will you do it? Will you stop saying that you don't have exposure? You are having an international exposure. What more would you request? This is, oh my, these messages are many. Okay, the messages are massive. I'm losing track of some, but this is to say that if you send me a message, please just know that I will be able to look at it so that I can be able to go to the next one. So I will be reviewing the messages. And just before that, I want us now to go to the most critical part, the course outline. How are we, what are we going to learn in this program? I'll be giving you the backbone of exactly what you're going to learn. So I'm going to go through the course outline. This course outline is available on our website. That is www.ronsab.org. And this program is right here with us. And please, I know you can see my screen probably. If you can see my screen, that will be good. That will be good. Can you see my screen? Someone to confirm, please. Amazing. So this is the Civil 3D course that we've been able to upload to our website. This was uploaded yesterday, actually. We've been working on this website for some time, but we were not able to complete everything, but now we have it here. And this is the program that we will be working on. And I want to go straight to this. And what I'll be talking about is the module overview, what we'll be covering in this course. So the first thing that we'll start with, of course, is the Civil 3D interface tour. So we are assuming that we want to start together, all of us. So we'll go through the interface guide and the key features that we have in the software. We'll be able to understand how to set up a project and understand the workflows that will be required. We'll be able to set the drawing settings, access Autodesk Help, how to use templates, and of course, Data Explorer, and most importantly, the fundamentals of 2D drafting. So the first project that we'll be working is to do a box culvert. How can you draft? Will you be able to scale? Will you be able to, do the line work for a box culvert? After that, we'll cover engineering survey. I'll be talking about the main topics. Engineering survey, where we will go through the practical engineering survey procedures and techniques that are used on site. We'll be talking about survey data collection and management. We'll be talking about the primary and the secondary sources of data. So in secondary sources, we'll be able to explore, and this is a new addition about Google Earth Pro, Global Mapper, and PlexEarth, and how can we be able to integrate these ones into our design. And that's why we are talking about integration of GIS technology for innovative infrastructure design. People from the previous cohort did not get to do this. So when Wesley was saying every cohort does a new thing, that was true. After that, we'll be able to work about existing ground modeling. So introduction to surfaces, surface building, volume services for earthworks estimation. We'll be doing what we call topographical and catchment analysis, surface analysis, slope analysis, and also fundamentals of site grading. We'll also be able to look at horizontal alignment, which we call the backbone of road design. And I will go through this very briefly and slowly. First, we'll introduce engineering principles of horizontal alignment. So horizontal alignment is not about creating alignment. It's about understanding the principles that you need that must be observed in horizontal alignment. We'll be talking about specialized tools for this. We'll also explore best practices for alignment creation. We'll also be talking about the methods, the freehand design, automated design of alignments. We'll be talking about designing simple curves as per the road design standards. I heard someone was talking about the standards that we use. So we'll be talking about the AASHTO standards and the road design manuals. And what I hear people saying is, now you are using these. How about my country? If you know how to wear a t-shirt, do you need to be taught how to wear a t-shirt when you are outside and all of this? If you know how to walk, going ahead, or if you know how to drive a car in Kenya, if you go to Uganda, will you go to a driving school again? So you need to have these are transferable skills. These are transferable skills. Super elevation in Somali is super elevation in Uganda, is super elevation in these other countries. So the little specifications is you use your mind to integrate the principles, and we'll show you how to do that. Then we'll be talking about design of transition curves and road widening. We'll be talking about design of reverse curves. We'll be talking about super elevation modeling as per the project specification and visualization of the same. We'll be talking about how you generate alignment stationing reports for setting out data. Most importantly, we'll be talking about integration of design criteria and design checks as per the road design manuals. Most important. What are the design specifications? What are the first principle of design specifications? How can you specify the design criteria of alignments, profiles, according to the different road design manuals? We'll be talking about creating design checks for safety audits. How can you know whether your design meets the requirements? So if you are in an approving office, this is for you. We'll also be talking about creating alignment design criteria, verification reports, super elevation, design data, and all of that. We'll also go to design, engineering design of finished road profiles from the OGL. So we'll be talking about design of vertical curves, design of finished road levels. We'll be talking about customization of data bands. We'll be talking about design checks for vertical profiles, and we'll also be able to generate reports and implementation reports of vertical profiles of roads. After that, we'll go to roadway corridor modeling and pavement design. So we'll talk about fundamentals of pavement design. We'll be creating assemblies and pavement structures. We'll be doing corridor modeling, assembly, and all of that. We'll be also doing targeting, that's both offset, surfaces, and elevations. We'll be talking about advanced corridor design techniques. We'll be talking about corridor code set styles and personalization. We'll be talking about quantity takeoff, that is cost estimation, that is fundamentals of value engineering, cost estimation, quantity takeoff criteria. We'll be able to generate cut and fills, quantities, and all of this. And then after that, we'll be able to design detailed road cross sections. And then after that, we'll be doing drawing production and data management. So even if you do a very good design, but you don't know how to present your data, then that will not be very helpful for you. So this is basically the course outline, and you can be able to access it in our website every day, every time. Most of you will answer the materials required. Of course, we'll have the course manual, the softwares, the tutorial videos and practice data set, and of course, the quizzes that will be answered. You don't need any basic knowledge of civil engineering principles. That will be sufficient. You'll have access to computer, Autodesk Civil 3D installed. I think Wesley is helping you with that. Stable internet connection for online classes, and then the payment process, and then you will be already into the program. So that is basically the much and the little that will be covering this program. I know that I've taken a lot of your time, so apologies for that. Apologies for that. I've taken a lot of your time. And at this point, so what do we do? Our next session, or which days will you be doing the training? So we'll be doing the trainings a day like today on Tuesday, and then on Thursday, and then on Saturday. Saturdays are basically for your presentations. You will be doing project presentations for your work. You will be meeting with the captains to ask any question that you may desire to know. That will be specifically your day. That will be your day for consultation. Someone saying that they don't have time or they have not seen mentors who are there to answer their questions. Saturdays are there for you to ask any question that you desire to know. That will be your day. Now, here is the good news. We'll be also issuing certificates. We'll be using certificates. In these certificates, they are Autodesk certified certificates. And these ones are globally recognized. And the beauty of it, RONSAB is now an Autodesk certified training center. So we'll be publishing the certificates with our names and with our company in it. So this is something that we've been pursuing for so long, for a long, long time. Today, I am here and saying that RONSAB is a certified Autodesk training center. These are the results that we've been doing. We've been doing this for a lot of people, and I would like to hear, what are your thoughts? For the people who have been listening, will this course serve you? If it will not serve you, then let us know and we can abandon this mission. So I would like to hear from 1-2 people. What are your thoughts? You know, will this course serve you? From what you've heard, is this going to serve your interest or not? If it's not going to serve your interest, feel free to go home. Thank you. Yes, Vincent, you can take it away.
Thank you so much. Honestly, I think this course is going to serve me perfectly well, as I had written to you in the inbox on mica paper. Almost all my questions, I can see them, they are covered in the course outline. So, honestly, I think at the end of 5 weeks, I will be a specialist. I pray to keep the strength high and the morale higher.
Viva, gentlemen. So I want you to work. Get to work.
Thank you.
As simple as that. Get to work and everything will come. All right. One more person. Let me hear from a lady. Valentine is saying absolutely. Chaungwa is saying absolutely. Who is that? Galaxy. Anyway. Thank you. So that is basically all that we have to do. So we'll be here to serve you, my good people. We'll be here dedicated to serve you every day for the next 5 weeks. So what we are asking of you is get to work. We are getting to work today. You know, we are getting to work. If you are yet to join us and you would want to join us, I want you to go right now to Ronsab. Just search Ronsab, go to our website and book your ticket. So we will be closing the recruitment today at midnight. For those who are already inside, those are the people we are working with. If you are not inside, fine. That's it. Midnight, that is the allowance that we have. That is the only time. And the course outline is available on our website. So that is it. And the beauty of it, you can hold us accountable. You will tell us, you said you will do this, you did not do. You said you will do this. That's why we are doing things publicly. You can audit your progress every single day. So just before that, we have also another graduation that is coming for a course, you know, for the cohort that has just completed. Baron, I would like us to hear, what do our participants have to say as we engage with this one? Thank you.
Good evening, guys. So like Engineer James said, we have other courses that we offer. One of the things that you guys will notice is that of all our captains that we have, we are all highway engineers. We love highway engineers. But the thing is, some guys are in structures, some guys are in stormwater sewers, some guys are in pipe water designs. So we have different courses that we offer that are probably going to be coming soon under the banner of RoadsUp. So it's going to be exciting for you people. It's going to be amazing, and you guys are going to learn a lot. So we're going to be rolling out that course soon, and Engineer James will let us know how we're going to be doing that. So just we'll keep you posted. Keep in touch and just keep excited. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you very much. So we have a few of us who would like to share their experiences. I know DeepCube 1. Let us have someone briefly share with us, and then we get to DeepCube 1, DeepCube 2, DeepCube 3, DeepCube 5. These are people who have just undergone through the program, and we are going to have their graduation specifically on 15th. That is when the graduation will be happening, for them to celebrate this big milestone that they have been able to achieve, and would like to know how has been their experience so far. So DeepCube 1, I have what is this? Let me check it out. Let me just check it. Let me check it out right away. DeepCube 1, we have Preston Vekurisa. Please share with us, how has been your experience in this program? Preston, are you there? Preston? All right. Vekurisa, are you there with us? Okay, he's not. Latasha, are you there with us?
Hello, Engineer James.
Yes.
I have information from Latasha. She says
Okay.
she'll not manage to make it on today's meeting, but she sent me a message
Okay.
that she is deeply honored to share her success and story, specifically on the oncoming graduation. But more so, this opportunity has meant a lot to her. It has, it has also, let me just read it directly. Yeah? This opportunity means a lot to me. It has allowed me to reflect on my journey throughout the training, and I would like to share my experience and insight, all while inspiring others. That's what she stated.
Thank you. Dennis Derry from DeepCube 2, are you here with us?
Good evening, engineers.
Good evening.
My name is Dennis Nderi. I am from DeepCube 2. They just concluded cohort Alpha 5. I am glad to share with you my progress reflecting from when I started this training up to now. I think we share the same story with you, James. The reason why I joined the cohort was because I felt very undervalued. And it's not just me. For most of the graduate engineers and interns, we usually feel that because we don't have anything to offer. And in this world, we are mostly valued by what we can give, not just by our academic qualifications. So when I was practicing in my internship in the project I'm involved in, I didn't feel any sense of fulfillment. I remember sharing with my captain that I don't feel like I'm in an engineering firm because I'm not involved in anything. And I don't blame the other engineers for not involving me in anything because there's nothing else I could do other than be given the site instructions, be sent to the field and check that the project is being implemented as directed by the engineer. That was all I could do. Then I felt I needed to change this. I need to have meaningful conversations with the other engineers, with the other workmates. And that's when I joined the cohort Alpha 5. And my journey has been good so far. I started very low, but now I have the confidence which I didn't have back then. And I have grown both skill-wise and mentally. Because as I can promise those who are beginning the year cohort today that this is not just a normal Civil 3D class. Here, we are taught how to be responsible engineers. You will be pushed to the limit. You'll have to push yourself and to assert yourself. So I have grown, and right now I can attest that I am able to consult, to ask meaningful questions. I can connect the design principles I have learned here with the engineering principles. Just lately, we were doing a design for road marking. And we had just finished our vertical alignment, and I could see and I could understand. I could comprehend the design checks we did for passing site distance. I remember we had a discussion with the engineer on site, saying why here we'll have to use solid yellow lines because the passing site distance or the reduced site distance, passing site distance, is not enough to allow drivers to overtake. Other than the training, I can say that I've had a chance to be mentored well, to be taught well, and the most important thing for me here is the mindset change and the shift of it, as you have heard Engineer James talk about. Every day he pushes us in the morning. He posts very inspirational and motivating messages for us. And I think this is one of the most important part for upcoming and growing young professionals like us, to be held by our hand and to be directed to grow and be given a chance to grow, to ask questions and to be mentored. So it has been a really, really nice journey for me. I've been able to network and interact with engineers from different countries. Right now, I know engineers from South Africa, which I didn't know before. I had a LinkedIn profile before, but was I active? No. Did I post? No. But part of the requirements of this training is that we are supposed to do an optimizations of our LinkedIn profiles so that we share our progress there. And then through this, you are able to interact with other people. One of my most recent posts, I remember I got a lot of engagements from different engineers. And I was very proud reading comments from other engineers that this is very insightful from you. You see, I see I've grown and I still see the chance to continue growing now that I have a skill and I'm very confident in it. Thank you. And for those who are beginning the classes, I wish you all the best. May you learn and may we interact better in future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dennis. And this gentleman, yes, he has grown in mindset. We've always been interacting. I've seen your growth. So, gentlemen, do not settle. This is not the end of it. So we need to do better and better and better and better. So today I'm seeing also in the lineup, I'm having Sylvia Kemuto. I have never heard from her. So I'm very interested. Sylvia, Deep Cube 4, who is your captain? How has this been? So take it away. Lady engineer. Sylvia, are you with us? All right, Sylvia is not with us. So if Sylvia is not with us, I want to jump straight to South Africa again. Hey, South Africa is becoming my home. Sobiza, are you with us? My friend Sobiza? Sobiza is not with us. Sobuza is not with us. So I'll go to the next one, who is Naomi Jerop. Naomi Jerop, are you with us?
Hi, engineer.
Hi, Naomi. How are you?
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
My experience, I'm from Deep Cube 5, first of all, and I'm grateful for this session. I'm grateful for the program. I've quite grown a lot. And I can say that the program has built my self-confidence. I joined the program while relatively new in Civil 3D, and I've learned from the best. And I'm looking forward to more experience. I just finished my 5th year, and I'm waiting to graduate maybe on December. And yeah, this program has really, and it has also given me clarity on my career path. And yeah, I encourage everyone, those who are joining, learn to be patient, consistent, and dedicate your time. Yeah, and I'm grateful. Thank you for your entire team. Thank you, Captain Felix, for your guidance. Yeah, and I'm grateful. Thank you.
Oh my, that's beautiful. You will graduate in December. You will graduate in December, and thank you. And your career path will be super successful. I'm promising you that,
Thank you.
and it's gonna happen. Yeah, I want you to stay here, win, win, win every day. So don't leave out, don't go away from our community. Stay within the community, keep learning, keep your friends, and get growing. So in the same Deep Cube, hey, I'm seeing a gentleman by the name Enos Mageto. What do you have for us, Enos?
Hi, engineer. Hi, everyone. Thank you. I'm Enos Mageto Nyamumbo from Kenya. By the time I was joining cohort 5, I was not very new to Civil 3D, I should say. But the thing I got from this program is, one, you don't know as you ought to. So that's number one. Never think you know enough. So I remember when I was joining, I texted Glaciers and asked, can I pay in installments? Then he told me, you cannot pay in installments, you have to pay one time. So I had to, sacrifice. So what you need when you're joining this, you'll need dedication, you'll need grit and tenacity, you need determination and sacrifice, and sacrifice. You have to sacrifice your time. It doesn't matter how busy you get. I'm a very busy chap on a regular basis because I work in a very busy consulting firm. We do like terrain designs. I can use InfraWorks. I can use storm and sanitary analysis. A few other softwares, kidogo hapa na pale, trying to, because all these softwares integrate. Yeah, so another thing you should know is, okay, first, I've learned so much in 5 weeks than I could have learned on YouTube, because YouTube has this tutorials, but the what I've gotten from RhodsHub is, I don't know, I'm light years ahead of what I was 5 weeks ago, and I'd encourage anyone who wants to. Everyone is encouraged to subscribe to this very, very important, very the idea behind RhodsHub, as engineer was saying, is the specialized knowledge you'll get from this place will set you light years ahead of your peers, okay, at work. And I'm very grateful for my DeepCube, to my captains, Felix, and my other co-captain. I've been off for a while, but I think I'll remember his name. Thank you so much. I've not posted on LinkedIn yet, but I'm gonna post. I'm gonna post a very in-depth review of RhodsHub, and I big up you guys, Baron, and all these people, Glaciers. Thank you so much, and God bless. Thank you.
God bless. God bless. God bless. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like when people share their mind through this. So thank you, Enos. I actually saw Enos. I know I saw you working at a consultancy firm, and I was like, why is this guy even joining us? I think this guy is good in the consultants. But I like how you opened with the statement is, never think you know too much. Never think you know everything. I also get humble and get taught by my boys, Captain Glaciers, Captain Wesley. Everyone teaches here. And this is the community. You know this, but you don't know the other. So thank you very, Enos. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to hear that you will also be sharing with us. We want to know how has been your experience. Life has 3 most important aspects. One is the experiences that you go through. What has been your experience? What do you desire to experience? Number 2 is learning. You keep learning every day. I actually even learn some things when someone asks me a question. And I'm like, oh, so I knew this a few months ago, a few weeks ago. I never thought about it, but today I know. Then after learning, there is something that is called growth. You have to pursue growth every day. That's why you see I'm doing small courses, I'm doing these, I'm listening to these. I keep learning every day so that I can keep growing. So that's it from me and my team. I don't know who is the other person that I was wanting to talk to us. Let me see. I think, yes, Ada Mukwaya. Ada, are you there with us? Ada Mukwaya. This is a master's student. or master's candidate rather. Ada, are you with us? Not with us today. The other person that I'm seeing here, Grace Wanjiku. I was seeing you here.
Hello, engineer.
Oh, yes. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. For me, it has been a very interesting journey. Oh, sorry. My name is Grace. I'm a civil engineer from Kenya. I've been working for around, this is my second year, and I've been mostly, I've done, when you check the flow diagram for like engineering works from tender documentation, design, all that, most of the parts I've done except design. So for me, this course was very important so that to be able to tie the tender documentation and also even the field work that we also do in the field. And then also some challenges that we encounter in the field when you find things are not working according to the design. You need to redesign the section again, which now, of course, when you guys are asked to also assist in the design work. So when you don't know what exactly you're doing, sometimes you end up looking very confused, and it's not a good feeling. So for me, I'm glad I've been in this cohort, and I have learned a lot, and I'll be applying that very soon. And also, what I'd say is embrace the feedback that you get. This is the only place you get like really nice feedback, like someone is not bashing you and everything. And learn to fail forward. When you get the feedback that your work is, you do something you need to improve on, just improve on it and continue working on it. Just take it easy, take it easy. And I've also learned to take things one day at a time. That is something I had never done before. And it has been a very good process and I've not been overwhelmed. So I think if we take that even in all our projects, I think most of our projects will be very good. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely, Grace. And Grace has grown with a lot of excellence because I saw the feedback that was given in the very first work that she did. She was not good. I'm not going to lie to you guys. She did a pathetic job. But now the beauty of us here is you can do a pathetic job and you don't get fired. You can do a pathetic job and we don't remove you from the squad. It's the same thing with Dennis Derry. He was doing some pathetic work and he was seeing others doing very good. And just like Grace has said, it's fine. You'll see some will peak faster than you. Actually, even the people submitting the very first job or very good deliverables in the first days, they are not the guys who actually succeeded. So you don't have to feel the imposter syndrome. This is a community where you can fail and will be passionate and compassionate with you, will help you, will give you, like you can write to us all your problems and we'll be able to respond to all of them. You can be stuck and we'll host a small meeting with just you to help you gain that perspective in that specific area. That's how much we are dedicated for this one. So this is the practical sessions I teach you every day, like on Tuesday and on Thursday. And every day I'm sending you small bits of work to do. Very small. You will see it. Very small. And then I will send you even videos to help you to do that small task. And even after sending you the video, I'll ask you to let it to me and tell me this is the problems that I have. And then we'll reach out to you and tell you now with these problems, this is not even a problem. This is what you can do. In these areas, this is what you can do. The best experience you will ever have. At what cost? At the cost of your commitment, at the cost of your focus, at the cost of your desire to be good. If you want to continue feeling useless, to feel undervalued, to feel that you have or no value to your employer, fine, good. I got promoted 3 damn times in 2023. Different job capacities, things that I've never seen. Not because of a lot of other things, because of what is out there, what you can see, what everyone else can see. You saw the picture of me when I started there. Terrible, pathetic, with nothing. You could be there. I can hear people are graduating, people in their 5th year. Like I wish I hadn't known such a program when I was that young. So what you need to do is come with us and come ready to do work. If you don't want to do your work, then it's as simple as that. Sorry, Sana. Sorry, Paul Mbwana. I think you can share with us here if you have something to say with us. Please, Paul. Paul Mbwana. Sorry, I know I called you. Paul Mbwana. Now, let me tell you guys. Someone could be thinking, this is a program for young ones, for entry levels and all of that. Paul Mbwana is a senior. We had another one by the name Vekurisa. He had to put his ego aside and come and learn. It's the same thing that Enos said. You cannot learn when you think you know. This is the beauty of when we come together. So Paul Mbwana, can you hear me, please? Paul, can you hear me? Paul, please. Oh, your mic is not working. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But that is another senior who has been here with us. He has been very, very humble to learn. And this is what is required of you. I am promising you, if you follow the instructions that we issue here, there is no place for failure. There will be no place for failure. And that is all I had for you. The course is going at 75 USD. You cannot decide to keep it. We are not here for the money. We don't. Other courses are being offered for 200 USD, 500 USD, and all of that. We made it affordable for all of us. But also, you must incur the price. Don't come to my DMs asking me for free entries here. You can see all the men here. Anything that is given for free is always unappreciated. I have given people free entry to our programs. Every single person that I give a free entry to our programs, they never went past 2 because they have nothing to lose. They have not invested anything. You know what I mean? They have not invested anything. So they don't have any pain. They don't have any pain. They don't have anything to lose. So what I'm saying is I'm not giving anyone any free entry here. Every man shall pay for his ticket to excellence so that you can be feeling the pain. So that when you don't attend the classes, you know that it is your dollar that is going to a waste. So that when we ask you to do a task, you know that it's your dollar that is going to a waste. 75 USD. You can stay with the 75 USD. But money comes, money goes. Invest in yourself. the most valuable thing I've done is the courses, the premium courses that I've paid. And I felt the pain. That's why you see the free courses that you do on Udemy, the free courses you do on Coursera, you never complete them because you have nothing to lose. You have not invested anything. So even if you complete or not, doesn't matter. So you must pay the price. Now the payment systems are very, very fast. Go to the website, Ronsap, click your ticket, and I will respond to you. So that is all I aim to do. And for those of us who are here, we meet again on Thursday. For now, the practical session. Now you understand what is required of you. You know what we'll be doing. You know you will be grouped with another team so that you can be able to do everything there. So that is where we are going. So we are going to work. So I want you to go and think today. I want you to paint a vivid picture of the engineer you want to become, the ultimate engineer you want to become. And I want that to consume you for the next 5 weeks. Would the engineer, the ultimate engineer, will be working on projects. The ultimate engineer will be attending sessions. And the ultimate engineer does not miss a meeting. So I want you to create a picture of the person you want to become. And then after that, we'll be working towards that. Me and the captains will be here to guide you every step of the way. So everything is tagged on you now. We keep the part of our deal. You keep the part of your deal. We succeed together. Out of down, we win together. We win together. So thank you very much. I will hand over the session to the moderator. That is Engineer Baron there, so that he can take it away and conclude the meeting. If you have any questions, let me just look here before Baron takes it away. For how long is the session? 2 hours a day, 2 hours from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Today we were here because we wanted to tell stories. So yes, we wish Cohort Alpha 6 all the best. So thank you very much for having me, for having the patience to stay here. And we are looking forward to go through this journey in an exceptionally great and successful way. So thank you very much. And I am giving the mic back to Baron so that he can conclude the meeting for us. So this recording will be provided if you need it. So don't you worry. Thank you so much. And I wish you the very best. And I'm looking forward to winning with you. So if you come with us or not, we will win. It's as simple as that. So decide whether you want to win or lose. Thank you very much. And I wish you a blessed night and a very successful cohort ahead. Thank you very much. And back to you, Baron.
Wow. Thank you so much. That was an amazing delivery. We really appreciate you so much, Engineer James. Thank you so much, guys, for coming here. We really, really appreciate you for being part of our information night. I really, really hope that you learned something. You don't only learn technical skills here, but you also learn how to be an ultimate engineer, a complete professional. So I really hope that you learned something. I really hope that you took some notes. We are also concerned about your personal development, growing as a person. From the religious circles, they usually say those who have ears, they've heard. So I'm excited, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. So the meeting is adjourned for today. Good night.